What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predaking. Now this Voyager class figure is the new Voyager class figure that's based off of the Cyberverse figure, which we have here. Now unlike Prime, this Predaking is not a direct copy off of this little Predaking. The little Predaking is a bit different, and it really does show, except for the transformation. The transformations are virtually identical, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Now this guy, the little guy, if you've already watched my video review, is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So we'll put him off to the side for right now. This guy, however, is a heck of a lot better than I initially thought he was going to be. Yeah, the paint scheme isn't great. I will freely admit I think the paint scheme and the semi-transparent plastic is just weird. But that's nothing some paint won't fix. He comes with this weird clawed launcher gun that's put pressure by a pressure cannon or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really fire that far, and honestly, you don't really need it. He does come with this giant arse tail sword thing that is crazy. This is absolutely bananas. Okay, putting that off to the side. The figure itself, though, is quite nice. It overall looks a lot better than the Prime counterpart for this size class, as it feels more complete. There aren't as many holes on this figure as on the Prime figure, except for in the arms. Posability for this guy is pretty good. Head is on a swivel. Shoulders, ratchet. Elbows, ratchet. Swivel just above the elbows. Ratcheting joints in the hips. Ratcheting knees that are really freaking tight, and swivels at the knees as well. So yeah, this guy, super posable. If you own the original Cyberverse class figure, then you pretty much know how this guy is going to transform. The transformations are virtually identical, save for a few little bits here and there. To start with, I like to turn the head around and then flip the dragon head up from the back and just kind of straighten the head out. Then take the wings, and I like to just fold them in as far as they will go. That way you can then start transforming the rest of his arms and the rest of him. So put the arms such that they are pointing straight away from the body, and then come in here and flip the dragon claws out like that. Then we can take the wings and fold them out a little bit, and he does have quite a nice wingspan. Then for the legs, unfold the dragon legs, and I like to point them up towards the body, and then take the feet and fold them up, and then take the legs and just fold them in, and there are these little purple pegs that partially act as heels that will peg into the back of the dragon. And that's actually the hardest part of the transformation, in all honesty. It's just getting things to line up correctly. Like that. Now, for the sword, I like to split it apart the legs as much as, or the back of the dragon as much as possible, peg that sword into place, and then just come back and pose the dragon legs. And there we go! We have a nice big purple dragon. And here we have the dragon mode, and to be honest, I'm surprised. This is not bad. This is really not bad at all. It's not perfect, mind you, given that the proportions are a little bit off, and let's face it, it needs to be a different color, but overall, I'm really surprised. Hasbro pulled it off. Hasbro pulled off a dragon mode with this simplified transformation very well. Heck, even the dragon head is better than I thought that they were going to do. And something that's interesting, all of these bits, all these spikes, they're hard plastic. There's no floppy, soft plastic to be found anywhere on this guy, which blows my mind, in all honesty. I mean, even the feet, these spiky feet, this is hard plastic, or hard-ish plastic. There's no soft, rubberized plastic on this figure anywhere. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Now, I have received multiple requests via Twitter to show this guy versus the other Predaking molds, and I've got to say, I think this simplified Voyager Predaking is the best of the lot. It's around the same size as the $60 Ultimate. No, it doesn't have the same wingspan that the Ultimate has. The Ultimate does beat him in that respect, but the paint job is so much better, and it's actually a better figure than his Cyberverse class brethren. The Cyberverse one looks kind of like a chicken, in all honesty, so we'll put him off to the side. I think that this guy is better than the Voyager class, the original Voyager class figure, because quite frankly, he holds together much better than any part on the Voyager class figure, plus his paint scheme is better. He's better painted, has more paint apps. And then with the Ultimate class figure, again, the lack of electronics in the new Voyager class figure is not a detriment at all. In fact, it's a bonus because it allowed Hasbro to do more with the mold, and the addition of all these ratcheting joints makes everything hold together better. And plus, you don't need the stupid mechanic that they have with the wings on the back being that pseudo ratcheting, because everything just falls apart, or the wings on my figure fall apart. Plus, the paint apps on this guy are much better. And like I said, the lack of electronics in the new version of the figure doesn't hurt it whatsoever. So returning all these guys to robot mode, as you can see, the new Voyager class figure is the same size as the Ultimate Predaking. And that just blows my mind. We've got a figure that is so much more expensive than the Voyager class figure, yet they're roughly the same size. The only real difference is the wingspan. And, you know, as I said, removing all of those electronics and simplifying the transformation a little bit, we ended up with a much better figure. This Voyager class figure, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Then we got the Cyberverse figure down there, but if this is any indication of what the new movie line is going to be, I'm okay with getting simpler transformations. This is an excellent figure. It's fun, it looks good, it's top quality. I mean, the plastic on this figure is incredibly durable, and overall, I just like it. It's well made. It's well proportioned. The transformation, yes, easier, is a lot of fun. So guys, out of all of these, I'd pick this one up, the new one, the simpler one. You're getting a lot more bang for your buck, and in Dragon Mode, he looks good. So I hope you enjoyed this video review of Transformers Beast Hunters Predaking, the simpler one. I'm Spade of the Bolt Matrix. I'll catch you next time.